Here we have verse 47 of the 7th chapter of the Gospel of John. We are in the midst of a conversation that is taking place between officers that have been sent by the religious leaders to arrest Jesus, really to apprehend him as he's standing up on the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles there in the temple precincts. They were given a commission and an order to go and take him into custody, and they come back, of course, without having done so, and their explanation to the religious leaders who had sent them was very simple, that no man has ever spoken as this man does. And they were obviously simply moved by the power, by the gravitas of the speech of Jesus, by his personal presence and so on, and were simply not able to bring themselves to the task that they had been assigned. Well, the response of the religious leaders is obviously not very appreciative of that, so we have apokrithesan, very same word that was used in the previous verse. It's from apokrinomai, I answer. It takes the dative. We find the dative right here. It's the third person plural, aorist active indicative, this deponent verb, so it's passive in form, but active in meaning. So they answered, un, postpositive conjunction, therefore, they answered, therefore, autois, to them, the masculine dative plural, they answered them, hoi pharisaioi, the subject of the verb that we have here. So the Pharisees answered them. And then we have a question which expects a negative answer, and that is signaled for us by the use of the word may, which is being used here not in the subjunctive as we would normally find it, or in some non-indicative mood, but actually in a situation like this, it's posing a question expecting a negative answer. So not, kai, also, humeis, this is the second person plural, pronoun, plural, so it's you also not, peplanesta. This is from planao. Planao means to wander or to deceive. It can mean either one. Of course, our English word planet comes from this because the ancients looked into the night sky and noticed that some of those stars appeared to be wandering, and thus they were given the name wanderers, and it came to be as well connected to the idea of being deceived or led astray, that sort of thing. So in this case, the question is being put to them, you are not also being deceived, are you? Or he has not also led you astray, has he? The question that's being put to these officers, of course, is that they apparently are also being fooled, being hoodwinked by this, what they suppose to be a charlatan, an impostor in the person of Jesus. And so we have this conflict now that has arisen between the religious leaders who gave authority to the officers and the officers who failed to carry it out. And the question is put to them whether they have also been deceived in that connection.